Have you ever had an argument with someone and felt like you just couldn't explain your point well enough? Maybe deep down you knew you were right, but the other person just was not convinced. That's exactly what argumentative writing helps you with. Hello everyone and welcome to my class. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to write an argumentative essay. What is an argumentative essay? It is a formal piece of writing in which you take a position on a topic and support your viewpoint using facts, examples, or research. You also address the other side of the argument to show that you've thought about it, but explain why your opinion is stronger. There are 4 elements of an argumentative essay: an introduction with a hook and thesis statement, several body paragraphs with arguments and evidence, counter-argument and rebuttal, and finally, conclusion. The introduction. Your introduction has 2 important jobs. Grab the reader's attention, and this is called a hook. And clearly state your opinion, and this is your thesis statement. Now take a look at this example. The first sentence is the hook. It creates curiosity by asking the reader to imagine a different world. It grabs attention by challenging the normal idea of school. The second sentence is the thesis. It tells the reader exactly what the writer believes. Students should choose their school schedule, and gives 3 clear reasons that will be explained in the body paragraphs. And here are some useful phrases to use in your introduction. Body paragraphs, arguments, and evidence. Each paragraph should focus on one main reason that supports your opinion. Then, give examples or facts to make your point stronger. Take a look at this example. The first sentence is the topic sentence. It tells us the main point. The next sentence explains why this reason matters. And the last sentence gives evidence, a real study to support the claim. And here are some useful phrases for giving evidence. Counter-argument and rebuttal. In a strong argumentative essay, you also show that you understand the opposing side, and that is called counter-argument, and then explain why your point is stronger, and that is the rebuttal. Take a look at this example. The first sentence shows you understand what others might say, and the second sentence is your rebuttal. It explains why your opinion still makes more sense. And here are some useful phrases to introduce the other side and other phrases to respond. Finally, the conclusion. Your conclusion restates your main opinion and reminds the reader why your argument matters. Take a look at this conclusion. The first sentence is a restatement of the thesis, using different words. It briefly reminds the reader of the 3 main reasons that were discussed in the body paragraph. And then there is a strong closing sentence. It gives a final thought that this is persuasive and inspiring. It doesn't introduce any new ideas, but it calls for action and leaves the reader with something to think about. And here are some useful phrases for a strong conclusion. Now, let's go over the structure again. An argumentative essay must include an introduction that includes the hook and thesis statement, several body paragraphs, each with a reason and evidence, counter-argument to address the other side and rebuttal, and finally the conclusion to summarize and restate your opinion. That's it for today's class. Now I want you to choose a topic you care about, use the structure we learned, and write your own argumentative essay. Remember, when you support your opinion with strong reasons and real evidence, your words become powerful. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in my next lesson.